One of the primary challenges we face at MnDOT during pothole season is the cold. Potholes are most plentiful on our roads in the late winter and early spring. And the most effective pothole patching uses a hot mix of asphalt on non-frozen ground. And it's not always easy to find both, especially in places like Duluth. The ground is pretty stubborn about thawing in the spring, and the suppliers that provide us with hot mix don't get started until after the cold weather is clearly done. During these cold times, we use a cold asphalt patching material made of asphalt and water. These cold patches often do not last more than a few days in traffic, and our crews spend a lot of time repatching the same potholes. This is the problem we are trying to solve, coming up with better alternatives to the conventional cold patch. At MnDOT, we are experimenting with some new ideas for cooking up a good, permanent pothole patch. We conducted some of this testing in Duluth last November.
So our demonstration was intended to look at some road segments that had a variety of defects and to identify which of these patching methods would be most effective for each defect.
Recipe number 1, using big heat. In this test, we used direct heating methods, a really big electric oven, not unlike a toaster, to heat the pothole and the ground around it. First, we heated the area, and then we ground up the material in the pothole and added oil. Then we put the heating element into position and heated the loose mixture. Finally, we compacted the patch. Recipe number 2, microwave the pothole. Using some new technology, we used a very powerful microwave oven to heat the pothole and all the ground around it. Then we added the patch. One advantage of the microwave technology is that it heats the hole and the ground around it uniformly. With conventional heating, the top layers of asphalt get progressively hotter as you get the heat to penetrate deeper into the ground. This can sometimes melt the top layers, and that affects the patch adversely. This microwave device heats everything more evenly. It also takes a lot more of the moisture out of the surrounding material, which is one of the chief causes of pothole formation. Recipe number 3, buy local. Waiting for hot mix in the spring can really slow us down during pothole season. In a move to speed things up, we are experimenting with a mixture that creates its own heat and uses taconite from the local mines around Duluth. This new mixture also uses recycled asphalt from roads and recycled roof shingles. It contains no petroleum or Portland cement concrete. This new mix uses the taconite to create an exothermic chemical reaction. We just add water, and the mix begins to heat up. Then we just stir it up and apply the patch. This taconite patch has a couple of advantages. First, it is designed to set faster, so the patch we install at 9 a.m. is set at 9:15 a.m. and can be driven on by 9:30 a.m. Secondly, the taconite patching material is designed to work with the microwave heating technique, so we get more pothole patching power for the taxpayer dollar. MnDOT will continue to test these methods and measure their effectiveness. If they hold up to scrutiny, these new patching innovations could save money, save time, reduce rework, reduce traffic delays, and help us do more permanent pothole patching earlier in the season. And that spells better roads for Minnesota throughout the year.